Hello, 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 Final Fansters! This is Endov Gaymez coming to you live! Go ahead and continue our adventure through Final Fantasy VI. We are now embarking on Chapter 4. The Betrayal of the Disciple. Right? Getting kind of, ooh. Remember when we talked to that lady that was living in the basement in the town and she was talking about how Sabin and her husband Duncan and her son had went up into the mountains to go do training? Well, we're about to go up in the mountains and see what the hell is going on with that. Obviously, that's like a T through to tell us where to go. So, let's load our game. Alright, little shopkeeping first. At the end of the last game, I told you that before you enter these mountains, it would be a good idea to do some walking around and stealing from an enemy called the Balmadar. Now, the Balmadar in the original version is called a Rhinotaur. So whichever version you're playing, you want to look for the Rhinotaur or the Balmadar, and you want to fight that enemy, but you want to steal from him. Most of the time, you're going to end up getting like a potion or a tonic or something, but what you want to get, he does have a rare steal that is Mithril Claws. You want to grab yourself one or two of those. Two if you just like obsessing like I do. One if you feel like that's good enough. Also, if you want to do some grinding, look down here. This forest that's right there, go into that forest and you'll make more money and you'll make more experience so that you can level up and make the game a little easier for yourself. At the place that I have my actual characters at, I can do one-hit kills with everybody now, with all the enemies that are currently on our list. So, let's go ahead and go up into the mountains. Now, first thing I want to tell you that I did actually before I did this is I did a little bit of grinding on the mountains before I started the game. What I did is I went in and I encountered an enemy called the Zagrem, with a Z, Zagrem. In the old version, he's called Brawler, and he carries a bandana. Now, you want to get one of these for all your characters, but Edgar cannot wear one. So, you do want to get one for Terra, you do want to get one for Locke, and you want to get an extra one for good measure. Trust me on this one, because you will need it later. And he can only be found in the caves. So when you're inside of the caves, look for that enemy and try to steal that from him. He is difficult to steal from, but it's well worth your while. Gives you a couple extra defense, and it also gives you 1% evade. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to put mine on auto because I don't need to worry about killing the enemy. Actually, I need to put everything set on first. If he does not shoot first. Okay, so I'm good, never mind. So I'm going to keep mine on auto through this. Those were not the Brawler or the Zagrem, so you do not have to worry about those too much. Just fight them, get the money, get the experience. Oh, sunlight! Oh my god! Looks like somewhere where you would find my precious. Alright, now see that? It's kind of hard to see the cave that you need to go into next, but you just came out of that hole in the wall, and the next hole in the wall is right there directly to the right. It's the biggest, darkest spot on the wall. Kind of looks like a vajayjay. You know what I'm saying? I don't do vajayjay, but that looked like a vajayjay. A hole in one. Girl! Alright, I already have a secret for you. Now, you see that area to the south that looks like it goes on? It does go on. Of course, we have an enemy real quick. Badam, how do you like me now? My characters, actually, see, I got ahead of myself because I said that they could one-hit kill everything right now, but these particular enemies are known as gorgeous. Like, I'm so gorgeous. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. Are called gorgeous in the new version, and Tuskers in the old original version. So, they are probably more of the harder enemies that are in this area, so you want to take care of them as fast as you can, because they will take your HP down pretty quick. Alright, now see how that in the bottom goes to the right and it looks like it continues on? It's like, well, how do I get there? How the fuck do I get there? Oh my god! Oh my god! Settle down, peeps. Just go down and under and continue to the right when you get down there. Those are the Brawlers or the Zagrem. Those are the ones that have the bandanas. So, those are what they look like. For good measure, go ahead and get in a couple battles with those. Make sure to get yourself some bandanas. Alright. So now we already went through the underside, and boom! Treasure! Precious! Ah, the Mengaush. This is a very, very, very good weapon. It can randomly dispatch an enemy. So let's go ahead. Locke is going to be the only one at this point that can equip it. So... Oh, sorry, it doesn't kill an enemy. It can sometimes check an enemy's attack. So if an enemy comes after you, sometimes the knife on its own, like it has its own spirits and stuff or something, hallelujah, will deflect the fight. Will deflect the hit. So give that to Locke and bed down. Go ahead, girl. He is working his stuff. So it was worth definitely going through that little area. I tell you, the first couple times I played this, I went around that like 600 times and never could figure out to go through the bottom to get out that door. It may be easier for a lot of other people, but I'm just telling you from my own stupid experience that it was difficult for me to figure that out. Now, I'm going to show you another secret passage. Now, you see the log, the bridge that's going across there, that's where we need to go. But first, I want to go over here to the right. Now, for some reason, I couldn't figure out that last door, but I was able to figure out up, down, right, and you're there. I was able to figure that out on the first try. It was probably by accident because I was wearing sprint shoes, but either way, I did get this one on the first try. Then we go into here, and first I was afraid, I was petrified. This is not a stage. So go ahead and get this. This is the Gigas glove, and in the older version it's known as the Atlas armlet. What you do is you equip it to a character to make him stronger. And I would say that at this point Tara is my weakest, so let's go ahead and give that to her. Or actually, let me take that back. Let me give that to Edgar so that his tooling will be more effective. There it is. See, it says boosts the wearer's physical attack power. Bam. We will be using that. Hallelujah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Those are the two surprises in this whole area. There will be no more surprises, unfortunately, but it was kind of cool. Take you to that one cave that took you to two different caverns that had some cool stuff. So we have already gotten those things and received those, and we need to continue through the cave. So let's go back to that bridge and beat an enemy before we do it. Lots of Zagrams, lots of brawlers. I've got my bandana, so I don't need to be doing this right now, so bye-bye. Sour tater pie. Okay. Here we go. Up, 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 up. What the hell was that, right? A shadow? I'm seeing shadows and shit? Oh my god. Nah, I know I didn't. Wasn't that ninja's name, Shadow? Am I following the ninja now? Because, you know, you can't really follow a ninja. They will disappear and come up behind you and cut your ass. Ninjas can be trifling ass motherfuckers. So you gotta be careful with some ninjas. Remember how he wouldn't talk to us until we like talked to his dog and he told us to leave him alone? The only thing he said to us was ... So, whatever. Alright, we are on the backside of the mountain. There's a hole. Another vagina in the wall. Go ahead and... Random battles can be a bitch sometimes. It's Cupid! It's the Cupid of death! Okay? Alright. This one has a tent, I believe, at the other side, so you want to go ahead and get that. Oh! When I was grinding earlier, I made enough money to... If you look here, I bought 99 potions, I bought 99 antidotes, 99 eye drops, and 99 problems. No, I'm just kidding. And I bought a couple of some other things here. Some sleeping bags and tents, I believe. Where are they? Oh, here. I bought 8 sleeping bags and about 6 tents. Well, it was more like I bought 4 tents and like 6, 7 sleeping bags, but to round those off so that way I had something in my travels. That's what the benefit is. Other than leveling up, that is definitely a benefit to grinding, because you can always use those items later. You know you're going to use those items later, and you know that you want to be pretty well stocked when you're somewhere, because you could get stuck somewhere where you're at the end right before a big enemy and there isn't no like recovery spring, or secretly just happen upon a tent or something for when you go to the save spot, and you go in there and go ahead and recover your party so you can continue to the next battle with like full health and full magic. Ain't gonna happen every time, folks. Let me tell you now, it ain't gonna happen every time, folks. Alright, another vagina. Go on in there. Oh, and look what's inside this vagina. A bridge. And a bridge. And a broken bridge. And another bridge. So, we're gonna go across that bridge and out that way. Guys, we are getting close to where it is that we're trying to go to. So, I need to be actually keeping an eye on my HP. One of the problems with running it on auto is that you really don't pay attention to your hit points, and you could die very easily, and I've done that many times after, like, especially after grinding a long time. There's that damn shadow. What he doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that damn sound? Oh. So, yeah, you just want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on your HP. I know where I'm going. I know how much these enemies can hit, so I'm not too worried about it for myself right now, but I do want to give you the advice that you should be keeping an eye on your HP so that you don't die when you're grinding or when you're getting far into a level, okay? Going across the rope bridge, this shit's scurry, okay? I would not cross a bridge like that in my real life. Like, I don't care. People call me chicken. People call me, oh my god. People call me, what the fuck is your problem? I'll be like, the fuck of my problem is that I'm gonna stay alive. You go ahead and cross that bridge all you want, but I'm gonna stay alive. I'm staying alive. Staying alive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Tara finally gained a level. She's been slow to this. Locke and Edgar have been like, look at this. They're careening up. 18, 18. And Tara's still just getting to 17. And I worked her ass off at the beginning. She should not be so far behind. Alright, another vagina. Oh, look, we're in the in-between vajayjay. Alright, so we're at a save point. This one is so pretty. I really like this one. It's one of the first ones that I really remember from when I was a kid because I thought it was just so beautiful. It looked like a diamond ring in the middle of two vajayjays. So, go ahead and use a tent. Locke's tent is this pretty little green and blue one with a moon on top. That's definitely my favorite. Unless there's another one with a moon on it, which we'll see later because the new tents don't look like the old tents from the series. So I do like Locke's a lot. Ooh, we need to save. So go down and save. Do not return to title screen. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 gil. Alright. Here we are. This is the last screen till the major battle. Or going to the major battle. And all sorts of random fights will happen in this one, but as you come down this side, you're going to come to a fork in the road in a moment. These things are poisonous. See, look. See, and I usually have buckler shield. Went ahead and deflected the attack, but they're poisonous. So be careful when you're like fighting against the trilliums because they do have poison. Make sure you have antidotes, peeps. I can't emphasize that enough. You better have them antidotes. Okay, I don't want to be poison and shit. Okay. Alright, here's the fork in the road. You can either go down, or you can go to the left. You want to go to the left. Leave the downside alone. Alright, here we go to the left. And we're coasting. God damn it. More trilliums. They throw a lot of trilliums at you on this last screen because they want you to know that they're being pretty serious. You're coming up to something pretty serious up here in the morning, okay? I'm racking up some dough. Look at this. 19,434 gil. In the old version, it was GP for gold points, but whatever. I like gil. It's like, what's up, Gil? What you doing, girl? What you doing, Gil? Alright, well, who the hell was that, right? Did you see him? All I can say is that, first of all, he has got this beautiful gray-white hair, silvery hair, and if you looked closely to his ponytail, this looks like he's got dreadlocks ponytail. Like, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of dreadlocks most of the time, but I do like dreadlock ponytails. I think they are pretty bitchin'. And you know, you want to keep your hair out of your face when you're trying to fight peoples in shirt. Fighting in shirt. You don't want to do that. Alright guys, here we are. Sabin sent you, didn't he? Damn! What the fuck is his problem? I didn't even say nothing to him. Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were the one sneaking around the whole way up there, weren't you? Oh, so we know who our shadow is now, peeps.
If I were? Humph. Well, it don't really matter who you are. I've got no plans to surrender. War is the day you met me. I'll be the last day of your lives.
Oh, here we go into battle, y'all. Alright, that's Vargas in the background. He's the son of the trainer that went up in the mountains with Sabin and Duncan. His father, Duncan. So these bears are called Ipu because they are EU. Okay, just get rid of them. You do not need to waste your time on these bears because they don't have nothing you want to steal or nothing. Now, Vargas has the Mithril Claw again to steal. If you want to, go ahead, but I don't think it's necessary. Now, get him on the singles attacks now. Yeah, if you... Oh, look at this already.
Enough of this! I send you all to the afterlife.
That's enough, Vargas.
If it isn't you, Sabin.
Why, Vargas? Why did you have to kill Master Duncan? How could you kill your own father?
The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor.
It's not true. Our master...
It's true and you know it. It's written that ugly sneer across your face.
He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential.
I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist!
And he goes and smacks and waylays up on my team. Got rid of two of my... Oh, he got rid of all of my characters. And now we got Sabin.
Sabin. My father is right to see so much in you.
I guess there's no avoiding this.
Fate made us train together. And now fate will send you to your doom.
Alright. I'm gonna try a blitz first off. Because I want to try it. I don't know if it'll let me. It did in the old version, but I don't know if it will in the new version. So you press A. And press down, left. Like a Hadouken in Street Fighter. Oh, look, see, Aura Cannon. Let's see what he says. He may not even react to it. He'd be like, whatever.
Time to put an end to this.
I need to use a blitz technique, like the master taught me. Select blitz, followed by the left, right, and left, and then punch buttons. How to use blitz. Select the blitz command. When the command enter screen appears, enter the command for your technique. On the command entry screen, press left, right, and then left again. And then finally press the punch key to perform the technique way. The character won't do anything if you make a mistake, so be careful. Select blitz, followed by the left, right, left, and punch button.
Why hold back, Sabin? Your time is almost up.
Alright, I'm going to try that blitz again. He may not respond to it like he does in the original, but I just want to try. I want to see.
Come on, what's the matter?
See, he doesn't even respond to that, and that's powerful and shit. So I gotta do this stupid one. Left, right, left, punch button. Raging Fist. In the original, it was called Pummel.
You already learned the technique way.
Vargas, if you hadn't been so consumed by your pride.
Sabin.
Brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? I thought at first you were one of Vargas's bears. One of his epus. You thought I was a bear?
I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Sabin Mountains.
To the returner hideout, no doubt.
So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping that the world would come to its senses. The way things are going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state.
No.
A means of striking a blow has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act.
Think a bear like me could be of any help?
You join us, Sabin. I think Duncan would rest easier knowing that his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going.
Alright, now we have a new character. First thing you do when you get a new character, equip the motherfucker so he ain't out there on his own. God, can't emphasize that enough. Let's see here. He's got the metal knuckles, but we got the mithril claws, remember? So that takes him up 10 attack. And let's see what else. We got the bandana that we got earlier. Keep that. And let's see. We'll give him silver spectacles and a star pendant. Actually, don't we have a buckler? There we go. Yeah, a shield for him. So that's what it should look like. That's, pick your own relics, but that's what your character Sabin should look like now. Alright. Into the vag. Get the tent. And if we don't run into any random encounters, we're good. We're solid. Slide down the vag hole. I know this whole vag thing with this cave, right? I want to check something, actually. The abilities that Sabin has is the blitz techniques, which he learned from Duncan, from the master fighter in the mountains. See, because I've raised the level so high, you originally only start with Raging Fist, Aura Cannon, and Meteor Strike. But I also have Rising Phoenix, which is a fire attack that hits everybody. So you go back and then to the left, so it's like a Hadouken! So I got a Hadouken and a Hadouken! And I can use those both at my will. Hallelujah. Alright, and out the cave we go. Now, we need to just go up north. There's only one place you can go. Once you leave the mountains, there's only one other area you can get into. Alright, let's see. I want to show you his blitz technique, Rising Phoenix. Alright, that's what it looks like here. It's images of him in blazing fire, kicking ass on everybody that's up on the field. This is going to come in very, very handy when we go to the next enemy area. Now, this is where we're going. This is the returner's hideout. So, we need to go ahead and save. File 2. Yes. And then return to the title screen. And that is it for Chapter 4. The betrayal of the disciple being Vargas, and him killing his freaking father, Duncan, right? What's up with the patricide? Why are we patriciding up in here? Anyway, this is Endov Gaymez. Thank you for taking another journey with me through Final Fantasy VI, and I will see you for the next chapter.